the ace, the 2, the 3 and the 4. I'm going to start with the ace. I'm going to put the ace into the packet, right in the centre. It's not on the bottom, it's not on the top. If I shake the packet, it will jump to the top. I'll do it again. Look, I'll put the ace in, it goes into the middle, it's not on the bottom, but the ace will jump to the top. That's the first one. I'll do it with the 2. The 2 goes into the packet, it's not there, but the 2 will jump to the top. Now that leaves the 3 and the 4. The 3 can do something, and that is turn face up, like a somersault, which leaves just one playing card, the 4, and that can actually only do one thing, and that is turn into your card. Clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. 4 blue-back kings bicycle playing cards. Now one by one they're going to turn face up. If I do that, the first king has just turned face up, and let me prove it to you. There is the first king. What's this? There is now the second king. Watch this? There is now the third king. And finally, there is the last king. Now, do you remember the colour of the backs?
Yeah, blue.
You're not watching, are you? These are actually red. You've got to watch very, very closely.
That I like.
You like that?
I like that.
So remember I've got the jacks. 1, 2, I'll leave them here in a moment, 3 and 4. Watch this. Can you cut 3/4 of the deck and place it there? 3/4. A bit more than that, I think. That's it, that's it. And place it, that's it. And 2/3 of that there. That's it. And half of those there. Now I'm going to ask you, how many cards, how many do you think is in the first packet? Approximately
16.
I think so. I'm going to mark it with a jack, okay? How many in the second packet?
15.
I think so. I'm going to mark it with a second jack. How many in the third packet?
12.
I'll mark it with the third jack. And how many in the last packet?
13.
And I'll mark it with the last jack. So watch closely. This is my leader packet, because all I'm going to do is this. And those jacks have just bounced over here. That's magical, isn't it? But bearing in mind at the beginning, you cut any way you wanted to. You cut here, 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 and you cut there. How did you do that? Watch this. Now this is interesting, this is. I've got 5 blue cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blue cards. They're all the same. They're all ace of spades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the magic is this. I'm going to mix them face up and face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that fair?
Fair.
Watch this. If I take this ace here and snap it, the magic has happened because these have now all turned face up. Now you don't look remotely impressed, but do you remember the colour of the backs? Well, not anymore, because I've got orange, green, pink, black and red.
That's good.
Thank you. Come down, have a look. I've got 4 playing cards here, the 4 kings. The king of spades is the one to watch. That's the one to watch. It's second from face to the packet. If I turn the packet face down and reverse the order, it should bring it to second from top. But because I'm cheating, it's actually on the bottom. Now look, if it's on the bottom, watch very closely. If I reverse the order, where does that bring it? Now most people say to the top and they'd be right, it's there. Would you put money on it? You shouldn't, because that's actually the king of clubs. The king of spades is right here. Look, I'll put the king of spades on the bottom. If I put the king under it, where's the king of spades? It's actually back on top. I'll leave the king of spades down there. Would you put your money on it? I bet you wouldn't, and you shouldn't, because that's the king of diamonds. The king of spades is over here. Look, I'll leave the king of spades face up and bury it in the packet. It really is face up in the packet, and that's true. Am I right? Well, I'm wrong, because actually the king of hearts is face up. Look, I'll leave them all face down. 4 face down kings, correct? No? You're actually wrong, because the king of spades is right there. Now, it should be easy to follow the king of spades. Do you know why? It's the only one with the red back. And more than that, it's the only one with a bloody great hole in it.
Whoa. I like that one.
I collect the ace of spades. I've got a whole stack of these. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 of these. And I'm going to mix these face up and face down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that? That's fair, isn't it? I'll square them up and I'm going to split them into 2 packets. So, face up, face down, and the reverse here, really. The magic is this. These are all going to turn face up. By magic, they'll turn face down. Here we go. Watch this. There is the first one. I shake the packet, and there is the second one. That's magical, and instantly, obviously, all these are now face down. That's a strong trick. I can go further than that, because there's nothing you can do with a whole bunch of ace of spades. Unless you play poker, you could turn those into a raw flush. But if you did that, you'd need a lot of money to pay off all your debts, which you could do with credit.
Brilliant. There you go.
Thank you. And that is is instant. But I'm going to do 2 tricks. But can I do a couple of things for you? Is that all right? Angie, come a bit closer because I need both the two girls here, okay? Would you take that pen for me? Don't get it on your clothes. It'll never come off. And Louise, can you take that pen for me? Angie, can you sign those 4 jacks wherever? And in the middle there, those 4 fours.
So I can sign it on the top?
Well, yeah. But do it the same on each card so we can keep an eye on your signature.
Right, just the signature.
Yeah, and your phone number, that's all right. Right in the middle there. I get lots of fellas give me their number. Thank you. Now, when you were at school, didn't you do joined up writing? I can see that. Now, watch, unbelievable. Watch very close to here. I'm going to make sure my pockets are empty. So these cards have been signed. That's fair dues. Am I right? So watch this. The cards have been signed. Don't keep your eye on this, Louise. Look. Am I right? Watch the handling. So we've got the 4 of clubs, the 4 of hearts, the 4 of spades, and the 4 of diamonds. With your writing on it. I'm going to leave the 4s in the middle of the mat, and the jacks, I'm going to put 1 jack in each pocket. So the jack of clubs goes in my jacket pocket here, with your writing on it.
Yeah.
The heart goes here. That leaves the spade and the diamond. I'm going to put the spade in that pocket and the diamond in my inner jacket pocket. Is that fair?
Yeah.
So on the table, we've got the 4s. Now what's going to happen is the 4s are going to switch places with the jacks. And if I get this right, would you go wild with applause?
Yes.
Okay, well look over here. There's now the first jack. Look, I'll do it again. There is now the second jack with your writing on it. So it's 2 jacks and 2 4s. I'll do it again. There's the third jack. 3 jacks and 1 4. And hopefully I've now got all 4 jacks. But thank you. But I can go further because you're probably wondering what's in my pockets. Well, up here should now be, there's a 4 there with your writing on it, a 4 there with your writing on it.
Blows your mind, doesn't
A
it?
4 with your writing there, and a last one, oh, hang on, in that pocket down there, there is the last 4 with your writing on it. Brilliant. But that wasn't the one you asked about, was it? I'll do the other one you asked about. I've got cards everywhere here. Watch this. I'm going to take out a prediction card. Louise, that does with you, can I? I'm going to use this one here. That's my mystery card, my prediction card. I'll leave it right there. You keep your beady eyes on it, won't you? When I say beady, I don't mean they are beady. How to win friends and influence people, you know what I mean? Okay, so keep an eye on that, won't you? So Angie, I'm going to take out a 4 of a kind here. I think I'll use the queens for this. Yeah, I'll use the queens. So I'm going to ask you to choose a card in a minute. I'll leave these right here. Can you reach into the deck, take any one you want, and then sign your name on the face of it, okay? Oh, it's already... Now, what's your card, the 5 of diamonds? Don't let me see it. Take any one you want.
Sorry.
I know. Every now, have a look at it. Don't show me. And sign your name on the face of it. Will you do that for me? So next time we see that card, we know it has to be your card. It's not your writing on it. Would you mind recapping the pen? You never know. So don't forget, I've got the queens over here. Now, watch this. The Queen of Spades goes under the card, okay? Under. Remember that? The Queen of Clubs goes above it, above the mystery card, and the heart and diamond with a pen on top. Is that fair? What's on top at the moment? The club or the spade? It's hard to follow, isn't it? I'm going to go and do something amazing. I'm going to switch them. Do you see the switch? I don't mean here, I mean over here. Because now over here, I've got the 2 black ones. Which means over here, I've now got the 2 red ones. Now, do you remember the mystery card I put that there at the beginning? Well, that happens to be your sign, 3 of clubs.
Oh, that's just amazing.
Oh, come on.
Very good.
What a group. It's unbelievable. It's like working for the old folks home. Hopeless.
And that'll be
That'll be, I'm going to keep that in there, you know that, don't you? 4 very old playing cards. These are ancient. You'll recognise these, John.
Yeah, sure. You changed
Just check them. I've got 3 blacks and a red. The red one is the money card, the one to watch, okay? Keep an eye on the red one. I'll start by leaving one of the blacks in the pocket, which leaves the red between the other 2 blacks. It's protruding back, you can see that, can't you?
Yep, definitely.
Where's the red?
The top.
Now where? You're not too sure, are you?
No, I'm good.
Well, look, I can tell you, it's not there. It's not there, it's not there. It's actually in my pocket up here. Thank you, John. Now look, there is the red. Watch closely. If I move them around a bit, where does that move the red to?
Bottom.
No, it's on top. If I put it open on the bottom, where is it now?
Oh, it's on the bottom.
It's on top. Look, to make it easier to follow, I'll leave the red in my pocket. In fact, I'll leave it that way so you can keep an eye on it. Hey, look, that leaves 1, 2, 3 blacks and a red. The red goes to the bottom. Where's the red? It's on the top. If I leave the red on the table, would you put money on it? You shouldn't, because it's actually a black one. Now that leaves 2 blacks and a red. So if I ask you to find the 2 blacks, the odds are better, aren't they? Where are they?
Middle and this
Well,
one.
they're not actually, because these are all red, and that's why you never win. Thank you, and that's you end with. That's clean. Okay, I'll do it for you. But obviously, the world's best card. You've got to choose the down there. Chris, you have to choosing the card you want from the deck. Anyone you want. Have a good look at it. Jordan, what's your name? James. That's the name. You've got it. What's your place? Place it back in the deck. About halfway. If I give the cards a couple of cuts, now to find your card, I'm going to need a few helpers. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4. You might recognise this. 4 playing cards. The first card will tell me the colour of the card. It tells me it's a red card. Am I right? Is it a heart? I also think it might be a 10. So therefore, it's a 10 of hearts. Now you can't have 4 of them. If you want to see a 4-8 chip, I'll be very happy to show you one. By the way, my back pocket down here should be, if you see this, down there, should be, there's the 10 of hearts right down there. I got that in there, didn't I? It was, thank you. Make an old man happy. You happy, Chris? Leave the 4 aces at the top of the deck. You're supposed to give the cards a couple of shuffles. Now when we shuffle in this country, we shuffle overhand like I'm doing now. In America, when they shuffle, they do what they call a barrow shuffle or ripple shuffle. It's normally done in the hands, on the table. I'll do it in the hands so you can see how the shuffle is. Here's that. That's really good. How's that? Look at that. Good shuffle. Now I'm going to try and cut to the aces one by one. So try and cut to them one by one. Chris, do you want to just square the deck up? Make sure it's square. Make sure there's no arrows or bends or crimps in the deck. I'm going to try and reach over and cut to an ace if I can. I'll show you the cut here. That should be the first one, the ace of diamonds. No ace there, no ace there. There's 2 ways of doing this, and of course, the way we're doing it now. What a bunch, eh? I'll do it again for you. Second one. I have worked in an old folks home before, you know. You are Mr. Lee, how are you? The second one, if I do this correctly, yeah, there's the ace of hearts, no ace there, no ace. I can do the third one without even looking. And square them up for me. I won't even look this time. The third ace is exactly, let me have a look here. 15 from top, 15 cards. What's this? 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No ace there. I mean, no ace there, no ace there. I'll do it one last time. We've got 3 aces. The last one is the ace of clubs, which I should be able to produce. A bit of a flourish, a bit of a flair, and there it is. I'm going to show you one more. Not with a full deck, because I've not been working with a full deck for many years. That's how I got to know Chris. Down here. I've got 4 playing cards here. 4 playing cards. Now, 3 blacks and a red one. What you've got to do is, I'll get Adam, you can do this for me. Keep an eye on the red one. Where is the red one? Now. Very good. You've won your first fiver. That is impressive, isn't it? Now look at this. It's second from face, isn't it? Second from face. If I turn the cards face down, it should now be second from top. It's not on top. It's not second from top. It's actually on the bottom. Okay, you can see that. Hopefully the camera can see that. If I reverse the order now, it should be on top, shouldn't it? It's not on top. It's actually second from top. Keep an eye on the queen. I'll leave it face up. Would you put money on it? No. The one that's face up is actually an ace. Now look, at this stage I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. The queen is hard to find because the queen doesn't actually exist. She's not there. Well, she is there, but she's hiding in plain sight. She's actually down there. Can you see the markings on the card? It's really easy to see, shouldn't it? They're not on the face, but on the back. Can you see that? Right there. Okay, fellas, do you want to see one of the best card tricks you're ever going to see? Yes. You ready for this? Now, I've got 4 playing cards here. You can see they're kind of different. These 3 are the same. This one is different. And the reason this is different is because it's a different colour. It's a shapeshifter card, right? Do you know what a shapeshifter is? It's kind of like a chameleon card. It can become anything it wants. Gary, can you hold on to that for just a second? Now, these 3 playing cards here, the ace, 2 and 3 of hearts. Now, if I place the chameleon card amongst them, it can become any card it wants. For instance, it can become the ace of hearts, okay? Become the ace of hearts. I'll do it again for you. This time it can become the 2 of hearts. The 2 of hearts, okay? It's also the back can change as well. So if I want it to take on the colour of the backs, it become red backed, you see. So they're now all red backed. There's one more to go, and that's the 3. and it should now become the three of hearts. So the shape should become any card you want. Okay, hold on to that a second again. Now these cards are just the ace, two, and the three of hearts. Now this card, like I said, it's a shapeshifter. It can be it's pretty hideous. It's pretty unpleasant to look at. You ready? Do you want to have a look at it? Have a look at it, Gary.
George! Chris. That's your Andy. Yes.
Thanks, brothers. Thank you.